Hi guys, thanks so much for joining me for this 30-minute yoga flow workout. We're going to be focusing mainly on flexibility today, but there is a little bit of lower body strength right at the beginning. As always, work to your own levels, take breaks at any point if you need to, and of course stay hydrated, so have that water to hand. When it comes to our flexibility, stretching should never be painful. Yes, it can get to the point where it's a little bit uncomfortable, particularly if you're challenging your flexibility today. But if you get to the point of pain, you need to ease out of the stretch and then gradually join back in. Before we get going, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe button. I know that over 50% of you watching are not yet subscribed, so I would really appreciate it if you do click, and don't forget to turn on notifications so you can stay up to date with all of my latest workouts. But let's get going. You want your feet together, stand nice and tall, chest up and shoulders back. Belly gently draws in, breathe in, extended mountain. Breathe out, soften your knees, dive forward to forward fold. Belly lifts and just relax your upper body. Breathe in, step back to plank. Breathe out, push back to down dog. Equal pressure through hands and feet, then gently press your chest towards your thighs. Breathe in, roll to plank. You can stay on your toes or you can drop to your knees. Slowly lower yourself down to the floor, elbows into ribs. Lift your chest to baby cobra, shoulders pull back, bottom squeezes. If you want more, lift to up dog. Tuck your toes, push back to down dog. Soften your knees, right leg steps through to lunge. Just try to drop down into those hips. Step feet together and fold. Let's go again. Breathe in, extended mountain. Breathe out, forward fold. Knees soft, belly lifts. Breathe out, step back to plank. Breathe in, down dog. Breathe out, roll through to plank. Toes or knees, breathe out, slow lower. Breathe in, baby cobra or up dog. Some great mobility for your back. Push back, down dog, breath out. Breathe in, soften your knees, left leg steps through and drop down into those hips. Breathe out and fold. So we're going to start adding on now. Extended mountain, lift nice and tall. Clasp your hands overhead. Breathe in, chest lifts. Breathe out, side bend to the right. So you're feeling a little stretch down the left side. Come back to center. Breathe in, chest lifts. Breathe out, side bend to the left. Come back to center. Soften your knees and forward fold. Step back to plank. Push back to down dog. Now this time we're going to go for striking cobra. So you're going to lower your chest to the floor and scoop to up dog. Bend your elbows and then scoop in one fluid movement. Some upper body strength sneaking in there. Let's push back to down dog and do it again. Deep breath in. Breathe out, striking cobra. Beautiful. Push back to down dog. Right leg steps through to lunge. Knee and ankle are in line. Left heel plants and toes turn out. Lift to warrior two. Square your chest. Core is tight. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out, just bend that knee a little bit more. Now if you want the challenge, lift your heel. If you do this, you shift your body weight so your knee and ankle stay in line. All right, let's take it to Sun Warrior. Lift to the sky, hand reaches down that back leg. C shape in your spine. Stay low in those legs. Come back to Warrior Two. Are your legs starting to wobble yet? It's a good sign. We're going to extend. Elbow comes to your knee, arm comes overhead. Straight line from fingers to toes. Now you can stay here, or maybe go a little bit lower. We're going to wrap our arm. So that left hand reaches behind, comes behind your back, and see if you can grab your thigh. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out, come back to Sun Warrior. Keep that hand wrapped. Heel plants, straighten your right leg. Arms extend. Beautiful stuff, guys. We're going to go to triangle. Extend to the right. Fingertips move right, hips move left. When you can't extend anymore, you tilt. Hand could be at your thigh, your shin, or down by your ankle. Now turn your chest and soften the rib cage. Gentle brace on your belly, little stretch on the inner thigh. Bend into that right knee, come down into a lunge. Should we try the other side? Step to forward fold. Rise to extended mountain. This time, baby back bend if you want. Hips push forward, bottom squeezes. Soften knees, forward fold. Step back to plank. Push back, down dog. And let's strike that cobra. Elbows bend, chest lowers. Scoop your chest up. Push back, down dog, one more time. Deep breath in. Breathe out, bend. Chest brushes the floor. Bottom is squeezed. Push back, down dog. Left leg steps through to lunge. Knee and ankle are in line. Right heel plants, toes turn out, and lift to Warrior Two. So again, square your chest, brace your belly. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, bend your knee a little bit more. If you want to, take the challenge. Heel lifts, but when we lift, we shift our body weight. Let's take it to Sun Warrior. Left hand reaches, right hand coming down that back leg. Lifting your chest to the sky. Keep that heel lifted. Keep the bend in your knee. Come back to Warrior Two. Now extend, reach to the left. Elbow comes to your knee, arm comes overhead. Straight line from fingers to toes. If you want to, bring your hand down to your ankle. And how about that wrap? Bring your arm round and see if you can grab your thigh. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out, Sun Warrior. Try to keep that hand wrapped. Heel comes down, straighten your left leg. Arms come out. We go for triangle. Reach to the left, ribs move left, hips move right. When you can't extend anymore, tilt. Hands to your thigh, shin, or ankle. Soften the rib cage. Gentle brace on your belly. Little stretch on the thigh. Bend into that left knee. Come down into your lunge. Got one more sequence. Step to forward fold. Extended mountain. Forward fold. Now hands come to your shins. We go for a flat back. Shoulders pull back, belly lifts, spine is nice and long. Come down to fold, knees soften. Now we're going to walk our forward fold. So come onto your fingertips and then gently bend and straighten one leg. Shifting the weight and allowing your hips to move. Stay here. You're now going to bend your knees. Feet are together, knees are together. Lift your arms and sit into intense pose. Belly braced, hips sit back. Right leg, big step back to a deep lunge. Left knee and ankle are in line, chest lifts. Hands come down, push back to down dog. Try to encourage your heels down. Now, lift your right leg for three-legged dog. Square your shoulders, but allow your hip to open. Swing your right leg through between your hands. Knee and ankle in line. Right knee bends, left foot plants. Lift to warrior one. Chest is square to that front leg. And try to sink into that knee. Arms circle behind. Clasp behind your back. Then reach down for a chest stretch. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Hinge at your hip. Extend forward. Release your arms. Sweep forward. Hands come down to the floor. Back foot. Little hop in. Toes point forward. Heels are down. Feet about 1 meter apart. Lift your chest. You're going to square your hips to the floor. Belly brace. Then tilt at the hips. So tailbone pushes back. You can stop at your thigh, your shin, or down to the floor. Imagine you're trying to bring your chest down to the floor rather than your thigh. That's going to keep your back nice and long. Welcome to pyramid. But I think we still need more. So if this is enough, stay here. But if you want to take it further, come with me. Left hand comes in. It can be on your shins, inside of your foot, or outside of your foot. Right hand extends to the ceiling and you come into twisted pyramid. Bring yourself back to pyramid. Left leg steps back long. Bend into that right lunge. Drop your left knee, and we're going to do a little bit of back mobility. So right hand reaches under your left arm, and then comes out, reaching up to the ceiling. Let's go again. Little rotation, mobilizing your shoulder and your back. A little bit of mobility for those hips as well. Let's do one more. Keep that right hand up. Left knee bends. Right hand reaches round and grabs hold of your left foot. Now, you can bring yourself up if it's too much, or sink low, stretching out those quads. Release and set to fold. Let's do it again for the other side. Rise, extended mountain. And forward fold. Come to flat back, hands to shins. And fold. Now give it a little walk. All about those good vibes. Alright, stay here. Bend your knees, press your knees together. Come up to intense pose. Left leg, step back to that deep lunge, bend down. Just let go of any tension. Hands come down. And we go for downward dog. Left leg lifts, three-legged dog. Square your shoulders, open your hip. Good vibes. Swing your leg through. Knee and ankle in line. Right foot plants. Warrior one. Can you bend a little bit more? Challenge your strength. Circle your arms. And let's go for our chest stretch. Reach down your back. Let's extend. Hinge forward. Count on me. Hands come down. That foot hops in. Toes forward, heels down. Lift. Square your hips. Then hinge. Oh, it's a good time. Hand can hit your thigh. Shin or floor. All about the good times. Are we having a good time? So you can stay here, or right hand, shin, inside of your foot, outside. Left hand extends, twisted triangle. Hand comes down. Bend into that left knee. Drop your right knee to the floor. Left hand tucks under the right. Then extends. Now this is great if you have a stiff back. I would recommend doing this move when you're a little warm to help loosen those muscles. Hand stays extended. Right knee bends. Reach around, grab hold. So again, if this is too much, just bring yourself up a little bit higher. Take the intensity out. Beautiful, release here. Step your feet together, forward fold. Now slowly roll yourself up. Beautiful, step wide. Toes turn out. We're going to sit down into a wide squat. Squeeze your bottom, tuck your tailbone, and gently press your knees out. Arms rise. Now this can get a little intense, so if you need to stand up and shake your legs out, by all means do so. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, right arm drops, and then we reach over for a side bend to the right. Bring yourself back up to center. Are your legs starting to shake yet? No? We've got to do the other side then. Left arm drops. Breathe in, breathe out. Come back to center. Now here's my favorite bit. Forward fold. Straighten those legs, ease off that tension. Maybe give it a little wiggle if it feels good. All right, hands come to your knees. Come down into a Hindi squat. Gently press your knees wide. Feel the opening through your hips. Left hand comes to the floor. Right hand extends back. Bring yourself back to center. And let's go for the other side. Right hand down. Left hand reaches high. back to centre. Hands come to floor and come back to your fold. Now I've got a few options here. You can stay here, you can hug your elbows for ragdoll, or hands clasped behind, and we go a little bit more intense. Whatever you're doing, release. Right foot tucks under, and we come down to the floor. Left foot in front of your knee or over the top. Square your chest, sit tall. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, twist towards the left. Now here's the important bit. Your big toe stays on the floor, your butt cheek stays on the floor. That's going to anchor your pelvis. If you like a little bit more, thread your arm through and increase that twist. Let's try the other side. Left foot tucks in, right foot in front of your knee or over the top. Sit nice and tall, deep breath in, breathe out, twist to the right. So again, big toe presses down, both sit bones down. And if you want more, thread the arm through. Release. Your right foot is in front of your left leg or flexed. It can be on your calf, on your knee, or if you're super bendy, you can go into cow face pose. Now this is where you stack your knees on top of each other and your feet point out. No, I cannot do it. Sit nice and tall. But if you can do it, comment below. Chest lifts, hands come forward. Breathe in, breathe out. Let's swap sides, sit tall. Left foot in front of your right, or flexed on your calf, your knee, or in cow face pose. Sit nice and tall, knee pushes out, deep breath in, hands come forward, breathe out, walk forward.
Stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away, show us where we are. What makes the sun go to sleep every night, and what's it dreaming of?
Beautiful.
I wonder.
Sit nice and tall and bring your legs out long in front of you. Now your feet can be together or slightly apart, it's your choice. Make sure that you're sitting on the meaty part of your bottom, so if you need to,
Just like me, a little bit scared
just
of
pull yourself back. Take a deep breath
does
in,
the rain always keep
breathe out,
down when
and
it's gray
fold forward.
outside?
Now if this is too much,
Wonder,
just bend your knees.
yeah, it makes me wonder.
And take a few deep breaths here, just let go of everything. Let go of your shoulders, of your neck, relax your head. Bring yourself back up, and as you do, flex your feet. Right foot goes on top of your left foot. Sit tall, breathe in, breathe out, and fold forward. Now this can get a little intense, so if it's too much, just take your foot off, or you can cross your legs. Now if you want to, You're going to grab your foot, shoulders pull back, and you're going to lift that right leg. Sit nice and tall and feel the stretch all the way down the back of your leg. Slowly lower yourself down. And roll up. Let's try the other side. Feet flex. Left foot on top of right. Sit nice and tall. Fold forward. Again, if it's too much, cross your legs or just come into a normal fold. If you want more, grab your left foot, shoulders pull back, and sit nice and tall with that leg long. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, slowly lower. Roll up, and we're going to come onto our back. Legs out nice and long. Right leg extends to the ceiling. Hold on wherever's most comfortable, preferably behind thigh or calf. And gently pull that leg in. Left hand goes onto your left hip and your right leg drops wide. Now you can bend your elbow to support your leg or grab your foot and pull wide. Bring yourself back to center. Slowly lower, and let's swap sides. This is such a beautiful song. Now can you pull that leg in? Right hand, right hip. Left leg drops wide. And again, you can support, or how about pulling this one out? Just breathe. Listen to those beautiful lyrics. Let them take you away. Come back to center. Now, left leg's going to stay here. Arms come overhead. Right leg comes up to join. And just breathe. This is a really restorative stretch. Now you can stay here, or you can take your legs over your head. Nice deep breath. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out, slowly lower down. Legs come back to the ceiling. Hands come down, outside of your thighs. Your legs drop wide. And just support. If you want more, add a little bit of pressure. Bend your knees. Soles of your feet come together. Arms come overhead into our penultimate move, butterfly. Hands come down by your side, palms up, extend your legs, and just let your feet fall out as we take a few deep breaths in corpse pose. When you're ready, roll onto your side. Use your upper body strength just to push yourself up and come into a comfortable seated position. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave a comment below. A, if you can manage cow face. I'm very jealous if you can. And B, with what workout you'd like me to do next. As I said before, if you like this, please give the video a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already, do hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. If you're interested in more workouts from me, or nutrition advice, personal training, or online coaching, please do visit my Instagram page, Jenny Hampton-Lockhart. The link is below. Direct message me and we can talk about options or anything else you want to talk about. Once again, thank you so much for joining me. Have a fantastic day, whatever you're up to. I will see you in the next video, and as always, stay active and stay safe.